Hey everyone, welcome to AstroScoop. This is Jeff, the astrology coaching channel that does a deep dive into the planets and signs of the zodiac. If you're a Scorpio, how would I coach you astrologically? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, thank you for stopping by. Please consider the subscribe button. So I'd like to give all of you a shout out. So those countries include the UK, Canada, Egypt, Indonesia, and there's some others. Thank you so much. If you're watching right now in those countries, I truly appreciate some of my United States vibration and energy. I hope you're all doing well. So what does a person born under the rulership of Pluto and Mars to a lesser extent need from an astrologer or a coach? And putting that together, how would I coach you astrologically if you were a sun in Scorpio? So Scorpios, this is your time. No matter what degree your sun sign is, you will get a conjunction at some point during the month. So the sun will exactly conjunct the transiting sun, your sun, which is your birth chart or your natal chart. And you should feel energetic, positive impact, and that can also help your health. If you're in bad health or you're in a dark place right now, I wish you well. And this is your time to harness it through whatever it takes, meditation, etc., to get strong and to heal. So Scorpios, we don't need to say how intense you are, even though I just said it. Intense, deep, penetrating, right? That's what Scorpio is all about. If you're a person with major Scorpio, you probably like to think that you're the one that's able to spot weakness in others, which you probably can. Just remember, all the signs are energy and have strengths and weaknesses, and that includes Scorpio and Mars in Scorpio. Immediately, I would figure out, how are you charismatic? Your unique charisma that you bring to your work, to your hobbies, to your family and friends or a loved one. What is it about you that is special and unique and charismatic? Because as a Scorpio, you have that. And I would have to extract that. Anything to do with Pluto, including ruling Scorpio, is about stores, reserves of emotional power and energy. And of course, it rules the genitals, so it's about sex as well. Now, sex is a lot of different levels. We're not talking about just physical sex. There's mental sex, there's emotional and psychological sex, and there's also true, deep intimacy. And that's something that Scorpio can strive for. I would try to draw on your magnetism and your strength and your willpower, because basically you can sit down at a task and you have strong concentration, unless you have ADHD or something like that you struggle with. For the most part, if you have a major Scorpio planet or a stellium, you can sit down and single-mindedly attack a task very well. So your passion is your strength, right? Scorpio is all about passion, but the passion can have its downsides. It can lead to obsessive behavior, and you have to watch out for being too secretive and guarded. Of course, in this dangerous world, you don't want to tell everyone everything, but you should learn for your mental and spiritual health to let go a little bit and share a little more, and share a little more about yourself. Giving away some information is not necessarily a loss of power. You want to go at things 100% or 150%. You can only drive at that pace for so long. At some point, you're going to need to refuel, have self-care, and moderate. So you have to find that place. Moderation doesn't mean you're lazy. A moderate mode can still contain passion without you using all your reserves. Transiting Mars, which is energy, is in Scorpio right now. So a baby in the United States born this weekend, he or she would have Mars in Scorpio along with Sun in Scorpio. So that would be incredibly powerful. Scorpio's old school ruler is Mars, and the newer school is Pluto. Now, I think that Pluto governs Scorpio more because of transformation and depth, and Mars is more direct energy, and Scorpio can be more muted. But what does this mean for the transit? And what does it mean if you have Mars in Scorpio? Are incredibly alluring, charismatic, sexy. They have a lot of willpower, and they're very single-minded, but they can also be very moody, possessive, and bent on righting wrongs that aren't necessarily worth the fight, if that makes any sense. So Mars and Scorpio people, I'm closing my eyes. You are very intuitive. very strongly intuitive, but you have to get over your ego or your need to control. If you can move beyond that, you can really get in touch with strong, watery intuition, and that penetrating insight that you can read the room will really come to you. Sun and Mars in Scorpio is a lot to deal with. You should be feeling stronger, but you have to find ways to self-care and moderate a little bit. Just chill and moderate a little bit. Thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Until the next one, stay safe and be yourself.